if you all met your dream guy, right? He had everything you guys wanted, and he wanted to marry you, but he has a high body count. Would you? Does it matter? Would that matter? He's everything you
No, because
wanted.
that's in the past. Nah,
Yeah.
frick. Nah,
No, it shouldn't
they're
be.
gone.
But,
I'm
but
here.
okay. What about
You
you?
know?
Why? What about you?
I feel
Why?
like yeah, that I agree with Kayla.
Okay. What about you, Tofi?
Depends on how his character is and
I just
that
I
time
just
that
said
he's
I just said he's everything you wanted, everything you wanted in a man, everything he has everything you wanted, and he wants to marry you and wants to be loyal to you. But you found out he has a high body count in the past.
as long
Would
as
you
well, I mean, the body count wouldn't matter if his character with you is he's loyal and he's, everything you want. But I mean, perfect
okay
world again.
okay? But see, you guys just pretty much show the difference between men and women. For a man, he can meet a woman and she could be everything he wanted, but as soon as he finds out she has a high body count, he will leave
I
because
don't think
because
all men would though. I
I'm not saying
mean,
I'm not when I say all men, I don't literally mean all men. I'm just saying majority of men, high probability, balance of probability, and the majority of men will leave. And you guys proved it to me. You guys just proved it. Like I asked every single girl on this podcast, I've asked that if they met a guy, that this dream guy, and they found out he had a high body count, you guys could care less. But the difference is for women, a man's sexuality, it's not important to you because you're not built. You guys don't value that. That's not what women look for. For
ooh, I'm not
men,
saying that it's not important though.
huh?
But I'm not
No,
saying that it's important.
well,
It's
it's not a priority for you as far as what you look for. So you, as long as he has for men, a woman's sexuality is the number one thing that we care about. We do not want a wife, a woman that's a hoe and has been sleeping around with other men. That's something we care about so much. So I could meet a woman and she could be everything I wanted. As soon as I find out about her sexual history, about she's a hoe, I would leave. This is how men are. They will leave and because we care. That's how men feel. I don't expect you women to understand it because you're women, but men, we care about a woman's sexuality. You guys don't care about it. You guys don't care about it, and that's why I asked you the question. But if you ask a lot of if a lot of guys were here today and I asked them the question, hey, uh, if you met your dream girl, but you found out that she had a 20 guy gangbang, would you marry her? He was like, hell the fuck no. Hell no. He will leave. Everything he wanted, he will leave and find a girl that has the same thing but has a low body count. But like I told you before, because men, we care about women's sexuality and that's a priority in our list. Like for you guys, it's not. As long as you find a guy that's a quality guy, take care of you, you guys don't care about that stuff. But that just shows you the difference between men and women that we don't look for the same thing. So that's why I guess yeah, that's why a woman that's promiscuous is is not a positive aspect for men. That's why men can still sleep around and they still can find a wife because women don't really care about his sexual history. As long as he gets commitment from that guy and he tells her he's willing to leave that behind and commit to her, she could care less. And also for a lot of women out there, they know that if a guy is sleeping around, a lot of women are like they want that. They want something that every other woman's having, and because they know that and she's willing to commit to her. No, I'm
like a
saying is,
type thing is what you're
huh?
saying.
Like that.
Like I'm the
Huh?
winner.
Yeah. I mean, if a guy, no, if I no, if a guy is sleeping around for a lot of women, it's oppressive because that means that guy is doing something right. That means that guy is either he got game, as either he got some money. Like because you have to remember, women are very sexual selective. You guys are sexual selective. You don't just give it up to anybody. You're very selective who you have sex with. And if there's one guy, every single woman wants to have sex with them. That's why it's attractive to you guys. But for men, we're not sexually selective. We'll have sex from the tens to the ones.
Not
Right?
attractive to me.
So for us, for men,
It's white
we're not sexually selective. So when men know that a woman is sleeping around, knowing that men are not sexually selective, that's why it's unattractive. For women, when you guys find out that all these girls want to have had sex with this guy, they all want the same guy, but he chooses to be with you, and he's willing to leave that behind. You know for a fact that that's impressive. Oh wow, like this is the guy that's been with every other woman, and because every woman's very sexual selective, but they all chose him. For you, you're like, man, here's a catch. Like he must be doing something great. He must be really good in bed. He must have a big dick. He must be doing something right. But he chooses to commit to me. For you, that's very attractive But for men, it's opposite because for men, we're not sexually selective. We'll have sex with anyone. So when we meet a girl,
Yeah,
that's
but
really
why wouldn't you question your guys? Like, wouldn't you be thinking that women are thinking the same? Like with
No.
your a guy's body count? Because where would you be getting your experience from if I wanted to ask you that question?
what
Like, so you're saying you're holding out, waiting for
Mhm.
that one, and you've
Mhm.
never slept with anybody, as in the men that you know, and then you
Wait,
meet it.
wait, what's
That's what I'm confused about.
What's your question?
Because men are not so fussed on, are fussed on the body count of women,
Wait,
whereas the
why men are so why men worry about a woman's sexuality, like
body
how much
count and,
body count?
instead of um, being happy that they have experience. Wait.
What do you wait?
Hold on.
I still
I'm
don't understand what
mixing
you're
my
saying.
head.
I
Wait.
still understand what you're saying.
Like how a guy cares about a woman's body count.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't a man be, question his own body count with who he's been getting his experience from versus where the woman has got her experience from within her body count and his body count?
So what you're saying is do men question how many women he has sex with?
Kind of with his body count, unless you're saying that that guy has held off and had no sexual interaction with any lady and just waited for that one. Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm still confused on what you're saying.
Oh.
No, well, like what I'm saying is it's pretty simple. Men care about a woman's body count and a women don't. Like I said.
Well, let me just be clear. I do care. But in the off chance that that one man came and all of a sudden he like got himself together and he had a list of 100 or whatever plus, would I mean, if he had himself together, he grew from his past experience, then yeah. Then I would. But the chance, the likelihood of that is what?
But like I said, that's why I said, like, I'm the same situation for a man. He could meet a girl that has everything he wanted. The same thing I just mentioned for you guys. But as soon as he finds out has a high body count, he will leave. But you all said that if you meet the right guy and he's everything you wanted and he's willing to marry you and be committed to you long term forever, but he has a high body count, you guys don't care. You guys will still wife you. I mean, you guys will still marry him because that's like I said. Because if women, you guys don't care about a woman's sexuality, a man's sexuality as much as a man cares about a woman's sexuality. If a man finds out that you're being gangbanged or you slept with every single guy, he doesn't care if you're the perfect woman for him. He will leave you off rip. Because like I said, we value your sexuality more because this is how men are. It's just how we see it. So, and like I said, for women, you understand. I don't know if you guys notice it, but that's why a lot of women today, if you meet a guy that has a high body count, women know that if a guy is having sex with multiple women or every woman wants him, then something that he must be doing right because women are sexually selective. Like if all these women want him and he's has sex with them already, you guys know he's doing something with his life. Like he has to bring some kind of value. But for men, we know that women are that men are not. We don't care about a woman's. We're not sexually selective. We'll have sex with anything. That's why if you meet a girl that has a high body count, we know like that she's just giving it up for no reason at all. Because all men would have sex with anything that's with a hole in it. If he moves, he'll have sex with it. So that's why if a man meets a woman that has a high body count, she doesn't have to do anything to have sex with these men, and then all these men she's willingly just giving it up. Then for us, it's unattractive. Like, oh,
but it's all right for a man to be willing to give it up.
It's all right for what?
It's all right for a man to be willing to give it up, but it's not okay for the woman.
Yeah, because women will still, you guys will still be with a guy if he has a high body count. As long as he's willing to commit to you, you guys don't care about his history. As long as he's willing to commit to you. But for men,
no, but I'm saying for his own. So he'll literally block his own body count out and worry about the woman's body count.
Yeah,
You
because
understand what I'm saying?
yeah, because
Yeah,
we don't see it
because you
because
don't
we don't
see
see
it
it because
like that.
we don't see it like that. For
You
for
don't
what for a
care.
man for a man it's all about a man's all about quantity. Like we just want to have sex as many as women as we can. And for women it's all about quality. Like you want to have sex with the best man you can get. So men, we're about
Oh,
quantity, you're about quality. You
I
want to
see
have
what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
like you guys want to have sex with the best man that you can get. For men, we just want to have sex with as many as women that you can get. This is how we see sex. Like if we can do it, we'll go for it.